good, guys? Welcome to Belmont TV. It's your boy Jacey. Welcome, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please make sure you subscribe, like, hit the notification bell for any other videos that I'm going to be uploading. Guys, the first conversation that I want to have, it was a conversation that myself and my boy were having last week. It's about how to not lose sight of your value by begging someone else to see it or others to see it. Now, this is something deep. This is something that is a massive problem in society. If you're in a relationship, if you're in a work environment, there's always issues. There's always someone that makes you feel small. There's always someone that makes you feel like you don't belong. In a relationship, your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend doesn't value you in the same way that he did the first time you met. The flowers, the romantic gestures, all gone. Nothing's the same. They say things when you argue. They say things that to make you feel small. You're not good enough. You've put on too much weight. You're not the same person I met. You don't belong here. This could be problems that you have in a relationship, in a work environment, where your boss is telling you you're not good enough. Yet you're hitting target and smashing target, but it's not good enough. Deep down, you feel like that validation from your boss, from your boyfriend, from your husband, from your girlfriend, from your wife, is more important than you hitting your target. You valuing yourself. You valuing yourself is based on what other people think and say. Now, how do you not lose sight of your value? Guys, I can tell you one thing for this, right? Especially being in the music industry, the amount of rejections you're going to get, the amount of time people are going to say you're not good enough, listen to your music, say you're absolutely crap. You're never going to go this far. You're never going to achieve this. How do you not lose the value that you're born with? Now, as we grow from kids to adults, there are life lessons that we learn along the way. And I can tell you this right now. In the same way, there are times when I felt like I didn't belong somewhere. Someone's made me feel like I'm not good enough. Someone tried to make me feel small. Someone's jealous of what you're achieving. You're hitting your targets in a work environment. Someone's trying to make you feel small because it feels good for them to make you feel small. How do you survive those situations and scenarios? I'm in a marriage. My wife tells me I'm not good enough anymore. I'm not a good dad. I've put on weight. The husband tells the wife, you're not good enough anymore. Grass is always green on the other side. Very easy to go on the other side. How do you not lose your value? Let me tell you this. How you don't lose your value is by starting to think, whatever problem that person, those people, your boss has, whatever problem they have, it's not your problem. It's how they feel within themselves, and they want you to feel the same way. If I'm feeling low, if I wake up this morning and I'm feeling really low, really crap, and I can't get out of my system, what's the first thing I'm going to want to do? I'm going to want to make the nearest person to me feel small and belittle them so I can feel good about myself. Forget about working my own problems. It's about bringing other people in, bringing them in, throwing them your problems, making them feel small so you can feel good about yourselves. Your husband goes and cheats and blames you for it. Your wife goes and cheats and blames you for it. Kids behave in a certain way. Your wife blames you. Your husband blames you. Everything is about blame, blame, blame. It's always someone else to blame. Guys, the only way you don't lose your value is to look in within yourself and understand those people have their own issues they have to deal with. We take everything personal. Why do we take everything personal? If someone hates me for my skin color, I'm not going to take it personal because I already know. I know the jealousy deep down. I may have a brown skin. I love my brown skin. I may have blue eyes and someone's taking a mickey out of it. I love my blue eyes. I may be 6'10" or whatever. Someone takes the mick. Just show them you love who you are. It's when we show people we love who we are, that's when they can never get at you. Because you value yourself. It's when we remove ourselves away from these people. That's when you understand, and that's the only way they can value you. If in a work environment, you're in a group of people who don't value you, what's the first thing you do? You don't lose your cool. You don't blame other people. You look within yourselves. Remove yourself from the situation. I'm not saying being rude. I'm not saying losing the cool. I'm not saying hating. I'm saying remove yourself from that environment. Show them you're the bigger person. When you remove yourself from that situation, they can't hate on you. They can't devalue you. In a relationship, if your husband's saying those things about you, your wife saying those things about you, or your family member saying those things, your friends are saying things about you, they're making you feel small. You don't need to shout. You don't need to scream. Just remember one thing. It's their own issue. You remove yourself from that toxic environment. Give them the space they need. Give them the space they need to actually understand how much you are valued and how much you value yourself, to have the courage and the strength to remove yourself from those situations. I have quite a few times. We're not in this world to live on regrets. We're here to make mistakes and learn from them and grow. And when you make those mistakes, you don't make mistakes to blame other people so you can feel good about yourself. Because that's not growth. So if your husband, your wife goes and cheats and they blame you for it because you didn't give them sex, you didn't cook for them, you wasn't the best wife. We take it personal. You take it personal. You blame yourself. I know, guys. It's easier said than done. You blame yourself because you feel like you could have done better. You feel like their value of you is more important than how much you value yourself. No, guys. If your child says to you, you're the worst father, you're the worst mother in the world, as long as you know you're being the best you can for them, value that. Don't take it personal. Yes, we can always be better in everything that we do in life. We can. But when we stop taking everything personal, in every single situation. In a work environment, in a relationship, in any kind of environment. When you stop taking everything personal, and that's when you start to value yourself. You can never lose your value. They can say you're fat, you can say you're ugly, they can say you're good, not good enough. They can make you feel small. They can tell you don't belong here. Remember guys, it's not about you, it's about how they feel within themselves. Because it feels good. It feels good for them to feel good within themselves. They want to make you feel small as possible. Something happened along the way in their journey, growing up, and something that happened. Something toxic. Something they've grown with. They're still carrying within themselves. And the only way to get it out is by blaming other people, bringing other people, making other people feel small. But just remember, it's not even about you. Don't take it personal. Why are you taking it personal? It hurts. Of course it hurts. If someone says nasty things, to make you feel small, you're not good enough. I'm taking this away from you. Because I know you're going to feel crap. I know you're going to feel rubbish. You're just not good enough for this job. You're not going to go far. No one's going to want you. You're ugly. You're the worst dad in the world. You're the worst mother in the world. But guys, I'm not taking it personal. I'm not taking it personal. It's not about me because I know my worth, I know my value, I know what I've done. If you've been a good dad, if you've been a good mum, if you've been a good husband and a good wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, you will know within yourself that the person is trying to make you feel small for their own benefit. Now, the only way you don't lose sight of that is by looking within, and understand yourself. If you're in the wrong, admit it, put your hands up. You admit it. You learn from it, you move. But if you know you're trying to be your best, take it in. Look at that. Value that, because you've made mistakes. And you're trying to be the best version of yourself. But to allow other people to come within your life and make you feel small, guys, come on. Where's the value? We are all born with values. But somehow society, people, that could be friends, husband, wife, work colleague, will try to take that away from you. Your boss will try to take that away from you. And still, it's more important for their validation than how you feel about yourself and how much you value yourself. Remove yourself. Take a walk in the countryside. Take a walk on the beach. Understand what's going on in the world. Look back on your journey. Look at the mistakes you've made. As long as you are trying to be the best version of yourself, do not let another person devalue that. Remove yourself from any toxic environment, for any person that's trying to make you feel small, make you feel like you don't belong. I'm saying this because we've all been through it. I've been through it. Now, this is something that's a problem that's in society. Everybody feels good within themselves when the other person is not achieving. Making other people feel small, it makes them feel good. Of course, I've been in an environment where I'm doing pretty well, and you can see within the corner of your eyes, the other person hates you for that. And you know it. And sometimes you forget, instead of celebrating, but you got your one eye there thinking, I need to make them feel the same way. Why? Why am I going to beg you to make me feel good? You've taken me for granted. Why am I going to beg you to value me? Why am I going to chase you to make me feel good? There's always someone else. There's always another job. There's always someone within that job that's going to make you feel important, feel good about yourself. In the music industry, you can get tens of millions of rejections. But I can guarantee you, there's always going to be one person that's going to believe in you and work with you. And value who you are and what you're trying to achieve. There's always going to be one person. In a marriage, in a relationship, the husband will go and cheat on you. The wife will go and cheat on you. But I can promise you, this is a fact. There's always going to be one person in the world that's going to value you 10 times. So please, guys, don't lose sight of your value. Before I go, I want to leave you with something. Just imagine £20. I'm holding £20 in front of you, right? Now, these £20, if I took out £20 out of my pocket, I said, do you want these £20? Of course you're going to say yes. It's £20. You're going to take that £20, go to the pub for a couple of pints, buy a bottle of wine, get Chinese, get Indian takeaway, whatever, Domino's. Because it's £20. You're going to snap that off my hands. Because you know it's £20. But let me tell you this. This is £20. This is what I feel. This is how I feel about £20. I'm stepping on it. I'm doing everything I can to make sure that £20 doesn't exist. Right? That's the £20, guys. Is this what you want? That's the £20. I'm going to throw it, catch it, falls on the floor, it's still £20. Now, I'm going to take this £20. By the way, my floor is clean. I'm going to chew it. Right? Now, this looks like crap. This £20 has been through hell and back. I've tried everything I can to destroy this £20. Right? Look at it. Doesn't quite look the same. Doesn't quite feel the same when I feed it. But let me tell you something. If I was to ask you again, do you want this £20? Without a shadow of a doubt, I know the answer is going to be. You're going to say yes, still. It's a bit dirty. It looks like you've been through the mills, but I'll take it. Why do you think you're going to take these £20? Guys, these £20 has not lost its value. It's still the same £20, despite everything else. It's the £20 that I put on the floor, stepped on, tried to destroy, put it in my mouth. It's still the same £20. And you're saying yes, you'll take it, because when you walk in through that shop, the value is still the same. Doesn't lose its value. So guys, just remember this. Whatever you're going through, struggles, pain, heartache. Just remember one thing. You don't lose your value. It's impossible to lose your value. Yes, you're going to feel hurt. Yes, you're going to feel small. Yes, you're going to cry. The pain is going to hurt. But your value, you can't lose your value. It's only when you start to realize that you can't lose your value, then you will start valuing yourself. Because we've been built to not value ourselves. Because society makes us feel small. People try to make us feel small. But we grow. We grow, we learn about ourselves, about society, about the people around us. But most of all, just remember, guys, do not take anything personal. As long as you are the best version of yourself, you're never going to lose your value. Much love, guys. Please make sure you subscribe, like, share. I really enjoyed this. It's probably something that none of you have seen from me before, but there's going to be a lot of conversation to be had. So please like and share, subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Much love.